Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nerdy Keith, and I'd also like to welcome my newest subscribers. You're very welcome to this channel. I hope you like what you see here, and please feel free to express yourselves down below in the comments area. I do like to keep an open dialogue on this channel and my secondary channel. Some of you may know, and some of you may not know, that I've got a segment on this channel called IMR, the Indie Movie Review, where I review independent movies because I feel that they are very underrated and need a little bit more limelight. So today, world, I'm reviewing the British indie movie The Pass, which is also an LGBT themed movie. It is a romantic drama centering around two British footballers who get together the night before their first Champions League match. Both men very nervous about their first game. Although I do have to say I was quite taken aback by a particular scene at the start of the movie that many would regard as racist. Obviously, since I don't do spoilers on IMR, I'm not going to tell you exactly what that entails. But aside from that, the build-up to these two men finding their moment of intimacy is very beautifully done. We then flash forward 5 years later and we see that one of our leading guys, Jason, has brought a woman back to his house. And I was starting to get the impression that Jason perhaps was simply leading our other leading guy, Aid, on to manipulate him, get into his head, and thus ruin his concentration within his first game. Then, as events unfold, we start to realize that Jason really is an in-the-closet gay man. I have to say, this movie really illustrates the serious problem of homophobia in sports. The pressure of having to fit into a mold of toxic masculinity is made very apparent. After yet another flash forward, we get to see Aid and Jason again, who had not seen each other for quite some time. And it is still very apparent that Jason is still struggling with his sexuality and hasn't truly accepted himself for who he is. While Aid has completely accepted his sexuality. Which is very interesting because at the start of the movie we see that Jason is the one who is pursuing a romantic interest in Aid. It seems that the dynamic has completely shifted in the opposite direction. As time goes on in this movie, we really get to see just how drawn back Jason has become, and you really get the impression that the root of his suppression is due to a homophobic sport culture. The expectations and pressure put on him to be someone other than who he truly is has really left quite a damaging and dramatic mark on his psychological state. The Pass is a beautiful film. It is a beautiful love story in many ways. It is a story about two people who just couldn't find a way to be with each other due to the unrealistic expectations of the sporting world. I have to say, everything about this movie was perfectly executed, from the pacing, the storyline, the relationship between the characters, and etc. I give The Pass 5 stars. Because this is not only a very well executed piece of film, it is also a very important topic matter. In the Western world, we've pretty much accepted homosexuality as natural, but it seems that we've made somewhat of an exception in the sporting world for some strange reason. Films like this create an amazing and very much needed awareness of issues like this. And for that, I recommend everyone and anyone to go watch this movie. It is streaming on Netflix right now, and I definitely recommend it. So if you've already seen The Pass, please let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments area. If you've not seen it, then go see it and then tell me your thoughts on this movie. And as always, I do welcome any indie movie review requests, obviously down below in the comments area. Let me know what you'd like me to review. If it's an indie movie, I will review it. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching. Take care, guys. And by the way, if you're feeling a little philosophical, why not check out my side channel, The Irish Humanist, where I talk about things ranging from religion, politics, civil rights, and all that good stuff. If that sounds like something that tickles your fancy, go ahead and check out that side channel, and maybe consider subscribing. Thanks again.